I think this one's going to be a lot of fun. New game. Any game that gives me a crossbow right at the beginning is a pretty good game in my mind. This would be our first complicated puzzle. I have no idea how I'm going to solve it. Okay, this one's a little more complicated. It might take me a little bit longer. This will give me a new one? Or it'll shatter my favorite item so far. You reverse engineered the spark slinger. You can now assemble it in a workshop. You know what I'd rather do? Keep the one I had and not have to build a new one. But great, and I have the unyielding need to touch everything. It's going to be a touchy game. Ow. Oh, you found a piece of Sparklite. This is the primary currency of Geodia. Money grows on trees? That's got to be exploitable. We'll work on that. Like, I'm thinking if I leave and go back, there's no new money there. That would have been too obvious anyway. The local wildlife looks nice. I'm just going to go ahead and pillage it for all its resources. I'm not even sure if there were actually enemies. I just attack things on sight and hope for the best. However, this is an obvious bad guy. He's got a shield and a sword. Ow, okay. Ow, stop. Yeah, idiot, that's what you get for trying to defend your home. A piece of blue Sparklite. This is worth 5 pieces of Sparklite. And what was he hoarding? Box widget bag. You found a widget bag. It contains some valuable looking gizmos. Someone likely wants it back. I think he just died right here. Hopefully there's a little bit of healing in that bag. Oh, hello there, sir. So do you just stand there all day with a bazooka on your shoulder? I'd like to set up shop, but I can't find my widget bag anywhere. I have no idea where it could be. You think you could help me track it down? I don't think we're gonna get it back. We're gonna have to find another solution to our problem. Okay, you don't seem to be playing ball. You can have your bag back. We get to keep the bag anyway. You got the widget bag. You can now hold widgets you find in the world. I'll let you keep a few timed mines. I like the sound of that. And an explosive on the ground blowing up after a short duration. If you ever make it to the floating town, come say hello. If you're gonna keep giving me stuff, I sure will. But also we need to see exactly how well these work. Okay. And blast off. Yeah, that's not really the desired effect, but that's fine. Off we go. I need to actually be careful with these guys because I'm pretty low on health. 1-2 hits and then move. Yeah, that seems to work pretty well. Oh, wrong way. Nothing happened. This is not how the prophecy was foretold. Well, I've got bad news for your prophecy because reality didn't line up with it. All the way back here? Okay, I'm gonna take it seriously now. Big is murdered, Big is recovered, and interestingly, I've just noticed I still have a mine left over. So if he gives me 3 mines right now and I go up to 4, I think I've already found my first exploit. So if I go and die now at that same spot, I'll start again with 3 mines. We can gain 2 mines each run, maybe even more if I do this properly. Take me. Take me now. I'll get the prophecy thing right eventually. For now, I've got something to work on. And I think I also get to keep the money. I need to pay attention to that. We're at $101 already. And I also don't have to kill this pig to get the bag, so I can go get the things, go back and die from him and not have to use up a mine every time. Maybe even use those guys. It's just going to be a matter of determining what gives me more money. Killing these or killing the pig. Those only gave me a few. All right. Big, you know what to do. $110, 6 bombs. I'll see you guys in like 10 hours. The only question now is 111 bombs and $700 enough of a head start for me? We'll find out shortly. I really hope that wasn't just a giant waste of my time. But if you like people wasting their time and putting the cart before the horse, go ahead and subscribe because that's pretty much all I do. Our very first cave full of breakables. Wow, giving health away much? That's a heart for every barrel. I've only got 3 hearts. Looks like my little robot survived after all. Yeah, never mind. It just got incinerated. Forest, tunneling titan. Pretty early for a boss, but luckily for me, I spent a lot of time making myself already overpowered, so here we go. As long as I can... Yeah, I don't think this one's very winnable. I have faith though. Never mind. That was short-lived. I should have used my bombs. Good thing we brought a recovery hook. Oh, what just dropped out? Was that my bombs? I swear to God, if those are my bombs, I'm never playing this game again. Currently, it's not really showing that I have any bombs. That might be because I'm in town, or it might be because I don't actually have any, which would be heartbreaking. Anyways, for now, let's focus on the upgrades. I'll take one of those for $50, extra energy for $50, and definitely extra damage for 100. And it turns out we can fuse a few of these together because I have 2 of the health patches. We not fuse them together? Fusing is enabled by upgrading the medical facility to level 2. Hopefully that just involves money. Okay, we'll just take extra health, sort of like that, and there we go. We got extra health, extra energy, and extra attack damage. And we're not allowed to put this one in. Well, we got health, and energy. That's good enough for me for now. We'll figure out how to upgrade this thing shortly. There we go. Upgrade medical facility. It's in the same room. $250? Absolutely. I really do have a bad habit of not shopping around before I spend my money, but I'd say it was easy enough to earn that was worth it. It's now a silver health patch, so it gives me half a heart on a single space instead of a quarter heart over 2 spaces. Was that worth it? I don't know yet. Now, this guy invents gadgets. I can rebuild his shop for 100, And our idiot friend over here will give me widgets for free if I rebuild his shop for 100. I have 215 on me now. I'm not sure if I go on a run and die if I'm going to lose a lot of those, so I'll probably end up spending my money on those for now. I'm going to make the executive decision. We're going to construct both of these now. I'm worried I'm going to do a run, lose a bunch of money anyway. Oh, that's very much bigger than I thought it would be. Well, I like my choice already. I get a scatter bomb. I just get one for free for my first run. Nothing bad could possibly happen around that. That also confirms that I did lose my 110 bombs upon entering this area because I now have 3 of the scatter bombs. This patch reveals the location of Founders Vaults on the world map after you land in a world. That sounds pretty helpful to me. I don't even have enough money left for my crossbow. That's alright, we'll get back to grinding and I'll do something else really stupid. Am I ready to head down, he says. We're going down harder than his mom. My very first potion. Packs a punch of adrenaline, healing for a small amount of health. Didn't take me long to find a cavern. Do I go here or do I go down the other way first? Let's go down the other way. Not really sure what these mushrooms do, but they make a fun sound when I hit them. So far the enemies, nothing too struggling. And I'm pretty sure these ones like can't even hurt me. They just kind of wander around innocently. So they can die. They give me Sparklite sometimes. So I waste a cluster bomb on this. I don't know if these are supposed to be rare and valuable or if I should be using them. That was really dangerous. I need to be careful with those, but we got whatever that is. Oh, more bombs. Great. And I can smash these little ones without a bomb. Pretty sure I can't do the big ones though. That's correct. Sparklite E-Pack discharges to refill your energy meter. And I don't even see my energy meter unless it's referring to my health. Pretty sure energy is needed for weapons like my crossbow. What is this fellow? Let's see how this thing works. Okay, pretty simple so far. Does it charge? As long as I avoid that, I can sit there and freely attack it for a while. Easy. Hey game, I'll give you 100 bombs if you let me through whatever this is. I step on one magical square, one magical thing lights up. I assume I need to find 2 more of those to stand on, which will take me to the shifting sands. That's just good to know. My first dead end. If I hammer those down, I'll get something, but I would like to point out that grinding the Sparklite at the beginning seems to be worth it because I've been at this for a few minutes now, still only 58 to my name. And what kind of treasure do we get? No treasure. I hammered those down for nothing. Conclusion, I wasn't paying attention. There's probably a proper order to do that in. I'm gonna go in this hole, mostly because I don't know where the last one is, and these guys are probably guarding it for a reason. So this just leads to a cave with a door locked behind it, and my hearts aren't actually collecting anything. Oh yeah, I guess I only have a spare extra half a heart, so I should start picking those up. Is this the same boss I just fought? As if it is, I've made a terrible mistake. Shocker, I've made a terrible mistake because I wandered right back into this thing. It did eat my robot though, so I'm honor bound to defeat it. So far it's going pretty well. I'm just going to try and tank through it mostly because its attack is really quick. I didn't know it could do that. I shouldn't be surprised because I saw it do that to my robot. Once you kind of get the hang of it, you realize it's not actually very accurate with its large ball thing. Next chance I get, I'm going to drop a bomb right at the base of it. Maybe that's going to do something. I hit R because I'm not playing Undermine. And there you go. I didn't really see how much damage I did. Not a lot though, from what I can see. I think I can actually defeat this one now. I wonder if I had defeated it the first time if I wouldn't have lost my 110 bombs, because I really miss those now. I feel like I was supposed to have more upgrades before I did that, but that was a little bit of a repetitive pattern. I win. Suck it, nerd. And I got my robot back. Please give me a big reward. Our reward for defeating that boss was a locked door. Nope, never mind. I happen to have just the right amulet to open that up. This is my reward. We're trapped. Thank you. Well, whatever would I do without my helpful robot? Okay, so the robot might actually be pretty useful. I can steer it and drive it around like a drone, and I can also use it to dig up the ground. Not like that though. Interesting. Good robot. Another closed door. Is that another boss, or do I finally get a reward for defeating the incredibly hard boss? Can I have some treasure or something instead? Oh, I probably should have inspected that before I walked here. I think I'm getting teleported, and I might have just overlooked my reward. Defeating the Titan was no small task. It took me 30 seconds. So that happened. Oh, I see a spot for my robot. Get in there and pry whatever's out. I do get a patch. It'll show me where the remaining bosses are. I'm not really sure the point of defeating bosses yet, but I assume they're actually supposed to give you a reward of some kind. Plus, that entire first run was only worth $67. And that's enough to give me my crossbow back. I want ranged attacks. And that might have actually been the final bird I need to find, but before we do that, what's this guy got for me today? Invigor Boost. Strengthens your efforts, giving a bonus to the damage you deal for a short duration. I will take that as it's free. Still missing one bird, which I assume will give me a good reward. This time, let's just dive straight into the cave that's not here anymore because the map changes every time. Do I have a map to look at, or am I just wandering around the whole time? I'm wasting my crossbow energy too. I need to pay attention to that. Still nothing on this one. Not sure what I have to do. White Sparklite worth 10. So there's $10. Slowly but surely that's going to add up. It's just going to take a million years. Also, a pop light illuminates the area for a short time. You know what? It turns out I do have a map, and I should be paying more attention to these things because I can be equipping all these different things that do different things. So I'm going to go back to my bombs. We're going to take a look at the map, and I'm going to explore somewhere east. I think the only way to get to that chest is to maybe do a scatter bomb here if it won't blow up that. I don't know if I can actually get to that right now, so I'm going to ignore it. I can only fall in so many holes before I lose my mind. And I also can't get up there because I need to go around in the cave. That was a terribly hard puzzle to solve. Give me that. Bronze resilience patch. I can add that together. We're going to have a gold one. Still not sure how much I should be wasting bombs on blowing up stuff with the Sparklite, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway. That's a blue one. I don't think I found a blue one yet. Maybe I have. Is that the one worth 5? I don't really remember. I just want more power-ups, so I'm going to grind as much as it takes to get the money for those. Looks like I found my way to something. To the Golden Woods. I think that's where that one guy said the next boss is or something. All I'm hearing from that is more money and more power-ups. As long as it's going to let me in. Okay, I need another one of those. Oh, you know what? I feel like this is a very easy puzzle to solve. Robot, do your thing. Yep. I think I figured it out. I don't want to talk about it. The enemies get a little bit harder in the Golden Woods as it turns out. I probably should have installed one of these patches before. I didn't realize I actually had to do that. This patch reveals a location of dig sites on the world map. That would have been nice. Am I not allowed to use it yet? I guess not. How about this one? You know what? These can all fit on my thing. I'm just being stupid about it, aren't I? Maybe not this one, but I mean, I can just place them on. I get it now. It's like a puzzle. Bigger pieces need bigger spaces. Okay, we got it all figured out now. But I think I will actually take another one of these, which uses up all my money, but then eventually I can combine that with my other one to give me even more health. And then every run, my supply bag gets reset, so I need to remember to stop by and talk to this idiot every time to see what he's got for me. And another cave. Is this the one I went in before? I'm not really sure. The other one had the pigs outside of it, so I'm assuming this is, yep, definitely different. So I'm gonna make the wise decision to just jump on into that hole without breaking those boxes. I didn't want to do that anyway. Okay, I think I solved the puzzle. It'll be interesting to see what's at the bottom of this. So far the puzzles aren't exactly challenging my very intellectual brain. Well, that looks like a nice chest. I think I'll go ahead and open that and be rewarded greatly. Bronze max energy patch. That is actually a pretty good one. I'll slap that on when I'm back home. And that was that. I wonder if I could just run that dungeon again and again. It would be possible if I could find it. I need to figure out this map. I think this is the one boss I have defeated. The other 4 are the ones I haven't defeated, and green, blue triangles, diamonds, I don't know what they are. My big door now has one of the things lit up, so I'm making progress. What is this guy and what is he doing? He was exploring with his sister. People should never tell me they have a sister. This stone medallion signifies Pogo is safe in his travels. But once he's out of eyesight, I cannot actually guarantee he's still safe. Let's try the hard place again. That's what she said. This time I'm going in with full health, and I'm going to give the enemies a little more respect. This is on the map one of those green pyramids. Diamonds. I swear I know my shapes. Which gives me a jetpack, shrink-inator 5000. This device realigns molecules to occupy 1/100th of their original space. And it looks like I can just automatically use it as soon as I walk up to a pipe. Which leads me to a puzzle, which I wasn't expecting. So I'm mostly just going to keep jumping into pipes and zone out until this works out for me, which actually is going better than I thought. A short while later, I think I found the end, which would be this door. And I think I get a new blueprint, hopefully for something different. Oh, it just breaks my shrink-inator. But I have a blueprint for it so I can make it when I want it, because being shrunk down to 1/100th of your original size is clearly going to come in handy a lot. This bee thing was the problem last time because they're actually really quick, and it did that as soon as I walked into the area. They're still doing a lot of damage, but at least I got them mostly figured out, except for maybe this one. We'll see how this goes. I've murdered the bee. I didn't know that thing could fire. We learn something new every run. I've upgraded my bronze energy to a silver energy simply by stacking 2, and I accidentally spent all my money doing that. So that's it for upgrades right now. If I complete this very easy dungeon again, do I get a new blueprint? I think I like the way this works. Hot air balloon. A boom balloon. It's so volatile that it must be suspended to protect it from bumps and bruises. Safety first. That's what I always say. And I assume it has to make the magical journey. Oh, I've got to steer this thing. Alright, I think I get it. We just gotta explode it into the bomb. This could be fun. Remote control bombs. That's not something I should ever have in my possession. Interesting idea, but I feel like these are going to be more danger than they're worth for myself. And I now have the blueprint for remote controlled bombs. A hole in the ground with a sign pointing to it. I'm not even going to read that, I'm just jumping in. Platforming. I'm wonderful at this. No skills required. Bunch of money, $86. Pretty boost. Fortifies your defense. That's going to be good should I get in a boss fight. Since we found it, let's get another gadget. Or just get in a fight with a bunch of these. I don't mind this actually because this is going to be worth some money for sure. And we got a new kind of enemy that throws bombs at me. Well, he died. I'm glad I got that out of the way very quickly because this would have been a very tough room to deal with. And we got a new enemy who's pretty predictable still. They've got to give you a good reward for killing this thing. We're up to $136 again, so that's actually pretty good. Our reward for killing the big fat thing? Bronze defense patch. I'll take lots of those because damage comes pretty heavy in this game. And believe it or not, I tend to play a little bit recklessly. Are there supposed to be this many dungeons around? This one is another enemy-filled dungeon. Hopefully that's another good reward. Come on, $1 million coin. Slammer gyrosphere. This patch allows you to move faster while charging up the slammer. I don't use the slammer enough, because it's all about mobility in this game. It's definitely good to know there are upgrades to things like that though. A more interesting hole in the ground. I like where this is going. In the dark too. So interesting. We can't really see anything. Unless we take one of these and then we can see everything. I don't really know if I can... I don't know how the torches work. I don't know if I can light those things on fire. I think I might have also found the final songbird thing too, so I should get a reward for that. Yep, looks like I was right. Come on, stupid. Down the hole with you. Yeah, it works. Let's try this again. I've learned that the key is not to do anything stupid. So as soon as I can figure out a way to do that, I'll be okay. You know what? I could probably just ignore those altogether, but I do want to blow up this rock to see if they're worth anything. Nope, that was a waste of a bomb. Okay, so you're not allowed to touch the spiky things either. Who'd have thought? Bit by bit, we're learning. I literally went to attack it, touched it, and died. We did get $229 that run. It was a bit of a longer run, but that helps me put the value of money into perspective. Now I can combine the 2 bronze patches into a silver, and let's try silver and silver. What's going to happen? I like how it doesn't even ask me, like, what's this going to cost? Do you want to do this? She's just like, yep, it's done. It costed you this much. We got 4 full hearts now, and I'm not sure what we had before, so that's an upgrade. This one is going to be fun grinding.